Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having an absolutely epic day. The big update is just around the corner, a few hours away in fact. I think it actually drops at 4 AM tonight, so we're all really excited about that. But in the meantime, I thought I'd just give you a little update of what I've been up to and maybe do a couple of hunts in the meantime as well. So over the last few days, I've got back onto my old preciouses, my precious, the dual blades. Now, I was a dual blades main in Monster Hunter World. I absolutely loved them. And it's about time I've got back onto them in WoW. So over the last few days, I've been having to play around with some different builds. And I've been giving them a go and I've been having a lot of fun. But today we're going to look at this build in particular, my Blast dual blades. So, with the Blast dual blades, we're using the Ajara Panthaka, the Azure Khan dual blades, the Blast ones, and they're a lot of fun, you know. The build we're going with the maximum might build. We are indeed, and I know that might sound a bit counterintuitive with dual blades, but you can make it work. We're using the Fulgur Anjanaf's Will 2-set armor bonus with the extra stamina, and then we've got the 2 Go Magala pieces with the antivirus. You can see we've got a reasonable amount of critical boost. Razor Sharp I found with the dual blades is an absolute must-have. If you're not using Razor Sharp with dual blades, you just, you know, your blades are just dulling all the time. It's a bit of a nightmare. Weakness exploits full low, maximum might. Stamina surge is full. Stamina surge with the dual blades, absolutely critical skill as well, I'd say, as well as a bit of constitution. But yeah, I've got some new fashion to suit the dual blades. Look at that. I think it looks amazing. Love the fashion on this one. I'm going to be using this fashion with the dual blades, keeping the other fashion for the switch axe, and then if I move on to another weapon, I'll use some more fashion for that one as well. But yeah, I think it looks awesome. This build's a lot of fun. Not necessarily one I'd take into some really hard hunts, but you know, if you're just farming or having to play around, doing some like easier monsters, shall we say, not necessarily a tempered Go Magala or Arkveld. This one's a lot of fun. But anyway, let's get into it and I'll talk a little bit more about the build and yeah, let's just get going, guys, shall we? Oosh! Zuwu, I'm coming for you, baby. So we're fighting a tempered Zuwu on this one. I absolutely love this monster. Actually one of my favourite new monsters in the game. I'm pretty sure it's a new monster. I don't think it's a returning monster, but either way, I love this monster. So let's go and kill him. And cut him up into loads of little pieces and make loads of armour and weapons from him. It's all a bit barbaric, innit? But that's the game, innit? It's not my fault. Here we go. So a really good thing about the Blast Blades is that it's just a very generic kind of set that you can take into any hunt. As far as I'm aware, I don't think any monsters are actually resistant to Blast. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you could take Blast Blades into any hunt and do relatively well with it. You know, you're not going to have any problems with anyone resisting it. Like I say, if I'm wrong on that one, please don't hold it against me, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So yeah, let's just talk a little bit about this build. Now, Maximum Might. You might think it's not the best choice when it comes to the dual blades, and I was quite inclined to agree with you until I kind of tried it out myself. Now, you can get it activated. You can see it's activated now, and then it's all about taking advantage of it when it's up, and then getting out of demon mode to let your stamina recharge. And what doing this actually does, I found, is give me some really good practice with the flow of the dual blades. So you know you're meant to kind of go into demon mode, do the demon dance like this. So you're doing the demon dance in demon mode. I've still got full stamina. Then we're going out of demon mode into the demon dance again, not in demon mode. The stamina's recharging, maximum might is reactivating, and it's that constant dance in between the two modes. Now, that's kind of what you want to be doing constantly with the dual blades anyway. Maybe, you know, you don't want to have to manage it quite as much as you do on this particular build. But like I say, what this build is doing is just giving me some really good practice in doing that. So, You know, I might not constantly have maximum might available, but it's getting me really kind of used to and consistent with how the dual blades are meant to be played anyway. It's a bit of a weird one. I feel a bit weird even saying it. It doesn't kind of make sense when I'm saying it out loud, but it kind of works. And like I say, you know, this build isn't meant, well, in my opinion, you know, I wouldn't take this build into something that's going to give me a lot more of a challenge, where you have to maybe concentrate a little bit more and not think about having that constant uptime. Nice damage. That constant uptime of the maximum might. But for this one, you're just having a bit of fun, and that's what this build is. It's a lot of fun. Are you just farming some lesser monsters, or, you know, you don't want to stress too much about fighting some of the harder ones? You know what I'm saying. It's just good for a little bit of a change and some good practice. Alright, let's get some work done. Oh, big hit there. I need to heal that up. Now the dual blades, the dual blades are definitely still a work in progress. Like I said, I mained dual blades in Monster Hunter Worlds. I'd like to think I was okay with them. I'd like to think I was half decent with the dual blades. But in Wilds, I think they feel a lot different. Like, they feel a hell of a lot different. And I'm not going to lie, it's took me a little bit of getting used to. For the first couple of days, I was kind of thinking that something just felt a little bit off with them. But that's just probably because I'm so used to how they feel in Worlds, and then coming into Wilds, they obviously feel a lot different, and it's taken me a couple of days, you know. It's taken me a couple of days to adjust. I think I'm slowly getting there. But, you know, it's not going to be the smoothest of transitions, so if you notice in some of this footage maybe everything seems a little bit janky, like I say, it's because I'm still kind of adjusting. But I'm having fun, and I'm determined to get these weapons where I want them to be in terms of like how comfortable I feel. You can see I'm taking a few shots, but it's because I'm kind of trying to explain my thought process. I should probably be concentrating it a little bit more, but that's alright. Where you going, you squid? Come back here! Crawling through that gap, you weirdo. You absolute little freak. Oh, I love the fashion. I love the fashion. That's part of what I love so much about these games. Everyone loves the fashion, don't they? Let's be honest. But yeah, I like having a particular look for each weapon type I'm using. So like, I got my fashion for the switch axe, and I use that same fashion for every switch axe weapon I use. And then that's what I'm doing with the dual blades as well. I found my fashion for the dual blades, so I'll be keeping this fashion for every dual blades weapon that I use regardless. Then when I move on to the next weapon, I'll do the same again, and so on and so on. Right, let's focus in now and try and get into a bit of a good rhythm with this damage. Yeah, good rhythm, Brett. Perfect dodge. But he swiped me. Nice. Out of demon mode there. Thank you, Palico, for the heal. Dodge. Back into demon mode. There is a lot to manage with these weapons, I found. You kind of have to be on top of what's going on at all times, or you can kind of just lose your rhythm. And it becomes a bit clunky. See, he's got some nice juicy wounds on him now. Let's try and activate those. Why isn't that hitting? Oh my god. There we go. That's something else I found with these weapons as well. Like the wounds are feel quite funky to actually hit the wounds sometimes. Nice damage. You can see he's nearly dead. The squid is nearly dead. But yeah, we've got the update coming, guys, very, very soon. I cannot wait to get on that, try out the new monster, actually fight the monster from the end game, the final boss as well. Zoshia, is it? Zoshia? I think that's the name, if I'm wrong. I think it's something similar. Zoshia, I'm pretty sure that's it. But yeah, can't wait for that. It's going to be epic. Duru Slade. Bish bash bosh. Nice little quick hunt. Dual blades feeling nice. Getting more and more used to them. Yeah. It's took me a few days with these, but I'm quite happy with where we're at. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Nice little quick one for you there. I'll see you all soon in the big update, baby. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.